smell?
I can feel it, it doesn't matter what you are.
I'll tell you that machine is.
She's belly aching about the uniform.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Collins.
Here.
Baloo.
Here.
Consos.
Here.
Dan.
Here.
Buck.
Here.
Everyone received the meeting minutes for the 8/19 council meeting. Any amendments? Hearing none, minutes stand as approved. Sergeant Crouch, if you don't mind bringing me over the public speaks sign-in sheet.
There wasn't
There was
one.
one? Okay.
That was easy.
That was easy enough.
Telepathically. That was good stuff.
All right. Sue, what do you have? Anything for tonight?
Nothing tonight, sir.
Stephanie?
No.
Kathy? Oh, somebody has to have something. That's good. All right, takes us into committee reports. Service.
Under roads, the service department repaired a few catch basins and alleys around town. Cleaned out the kid catcher on Liberty, and to date, this is just an FYI thing. To date, we've removed 71 signs from poles and corners. No permit, no sign. Underwater, you can see for the past couple of weeks, our main focus has been on the water. We've been trying to exercise valves and trying to shut the water off on the south side of the town behind Lowry's. We were able to get Liberty shut down with the help of Mrs. Hudak from Hyde to Hazelwood. We're still looking to shut the water down on High, where we had that bad one a couple years ago. We're able to shut Liberty down, going all the way to Hazelwood, and Mrs. Hudak came back out again and fed us some more information, which was fantastic, and found out there's actually 2 pipes that go through her backyard, not one. So once we found it, it's the same size from the old water tower. It's the same size here, the same size here. It just makes sense that if I shut this off, one by the road, we dug down 6 inches under the cement and found a valve. And it just makes sense. It just goes down, turns, goes to the old water tower, and we shut that one off. Don't shut off. So I don't know. So we're back to the drawing board. I know people, some of the residents are concerned. I've got quite a few calls. I asked Dave to put something out, Mayor, to put something out on social media. We will still be turning valves until we figure this out. We got to find that magic valve. It's out there somewhere. It's just where and what's causing it. As of right now, I have shut down every valve in that area. There should be no water. There's a hydrant on the other side of that valve, and the valves that I shut off should shut down that hydrant. It's not shut down either. So I don't know. We're going back to the drawing board and we'll play with it some
Did you
more.
shut down the valve up there by that White House on Hazelwood? There's a valve up
Mhm.
there.
There's 2.
Yeah. that-
Yeah. I had the pumps off,
Okay.
2 at Hazelwood, the one coming up Summit that supplied the east and the west. So I don't need to shut any of them off because Summit's coming up and Hazelwood takes care of both of them. Then went down to the old Cheese House, shut that one off to kill anything coming east up. Then we shut the one off at South Worley. So in case it went over the hill and went through the backyard, any stuff like that. We shut them, we had everything off last week and we still had full pressure. So we'll continue to work on it. But again, just let residents know, they're gonna experience, some dirty water from here and there. It's not harmful, it won't hurt you, it's just discolor, that's all. But it'll eventually clear up.
At least the valves are getting work done.
We work some hours. Yeah. I actually, if everything goes good, I ran into one of the bosses at Canton. And he's gonna check and see if he can get, because I told him I have everything pretty much figured out. We're just missing that one magic valve. And he's gonna see about coming out and trying to sell trace. So for a while, we're just gonna sit tight and brainstorm.
Did you turn off everything for ceramic?
So with all that being said, I want to shout out to Mrs. Hudak. That lady is just so nice. I mean, I think she's 90, 91 years old. She's out there hauling bricks in that hot weather the other day. Hauling bricks all the way in the back, and that's how this all started. And that's how we found these valves. Because she's like, there used to be a line that ran through my backyard. So what do you mean there's a line running through your backyard? She goes, yeah, that's how I got my water. They had a line running through here, and then when they put the new line in, they moved it to the front of the house. So then we started checking in the backyard. Sure enough, we found pipes. So she's been a fantastic help. Just a nice lady, and we helped her with her bricks a little bit, Next day she brought us cookies. So it just kind of made the day, Bless her heart. Anyway, that's all I got. The parks and buildings, there was nothing. So again, most of our focus in the last couple of weeks and going forward is going to be water up in that area, trying to get it shut down and trying to figure it out before winter. So that's all I got.
Thanks. Safety, Sergeant Crouch.
Evening. Since our last meeting, we've had 74 calls for service. We had 3 accidents, 29 traffic stops, 12 tickets, 9 business checks, 4 suspicious persons or vehicle, 3 thefts, 2 911 calls or alarms, 2 assist other agency calls, and 2 arrests made. And one of those was a chase started by Carroll County that came through here. Would have ended the chase, but one of the Carroll County deputies jumped in the back of the cruiser, so we ended up just following it until it finished at 44 and 62.
What was that big accident at the end of Broadway the other day?
So that was the troopers took that one. It's outside of our jurisdiction. That was a fatal crash at the intersection.
Any details on what happened there other than a crash?
I don't have any details in that right now. No. Other than that, we're short staffed still. Got working a lot of hours. Trying to get that filled.
Has Frank completed background checks on some of those applicants yet?
As far as I know, he started with 3 that I know of. He hasn't given me anything back to finish up on them yet,
Okay.
but he has started them.
Any questions for Sergeant Crouch?
Thank you.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Thank
I
you.
do appreciate it.
Takes us into judicial.
Nick, I think you just read the bold caption at the top is sufficient, instead of reading the whole thing.
Okay, for the resolution?
Yeah.
We got resolution R 2024-12, resolution of the Village of East Canton, Ohio, to contract with Wenger Excavating Incorporated for Village of East Canton, Ohio water tower rehabilitation and Center Street water line replacement contract. 2 for alternate 1 and alternate 2 in the amount of $6,757.65, subject to unit prices. So, second.
Roll call. Collins.
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah.
Contos.
Yay.
Van.
Yes.
Russ.
Got resolution 2024-13, resolution of the Village of East Canton, Ohio, to contract with Viking Painting LLC for Village of East Canton, Ohio water tower rehabilitation, Center Street water line replacement. Base bid contract in the amount of $328,700, subject to unit prices. So moved.
Second.
Roll call, Collins.
Yeah.
Baloo.
Yeah.
Contos.
Yay.
Dan.
Yes.
Buck.
Yeah.
Anything else for judicial?
Nothing's next.
Thank you, Councilman Collins. Anything for grants? We do have one update. Council President Baloo and I have reached out to two different groups for possible grant writers. I just have to set up a interview with the young lady from Mount Union. So I will get that set up probably beginning of next week. If that works for your schedule.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the other, I just have to respond with some information. We'll see. We still have some options for council to consider. With the aim being the PD first. Any questions about grants? Takes us into finance.
Finance, I'd like to make a motion to approve the invoices, the amount of $41,650.83. As presented by fiscal officer Geis.
Second.
Roll call, Collins.
Yeah.
Baloo.
Yeah.
Consos.
Yay.
Dan.
Yes.
Bucks.
Also like to make a motion to approve payroll, the amount of $17,281.18.
Second.
Roll call, Collins.
Yeah.
Baloo.
Yeah.
Consos.
Yeah.
Dan.
Yes.
Bucks.
And also approve the, make a motion to approve the bank recreation, for August. And that's presented by fiscal officer Geis. I'll pass that one around for initial signature.
Second.
Roll call, Collins.
Yeah.
Baloo.
Yeah.
Consos.
Yeah.
Dan.
Yes.
Bucks.
Yeah.
As mentioned in the agenda, fiscal officer Geis has presented the council with the updated appropriation report. And as the council, please review and give any questions each at that time. As far as the fraud training, Kurt, do we have a list of those that haven't got that done yet?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know right now. I can email it to you.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I just want to follow up. Same with the BWC drug free workplace. So if you haven't got that done, please get that wrapped up. I think, what do we have till 2 weeks?
September,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
I can probably tell you. When I go with that, I'll find it. She just sent one last week.
The one that we completed, the one we got a schedule,
Mhm.
longer of the two. I just got an email saying I reply to that with basically who was ever in attendance. Was there anything else sent after that?
That should only be the only thing you have to do. And if it was only you in attendance, I don't even think you have to respond to that because it already has your information from registering. So if it was only you, I don't, basically, because I didn't even respond, you have all my information, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get anything after that,
Yeah.
so I assumed it was.
I did look. They only had yours as one.
So I completed both. Maybe I'll reach back out and see.
I completed both of them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I
I'll
was
go
with
ahead and
that.
carry on and I'll find it here real quick because she had sent it to me last week.
Anything else for finance? Thank you, Councilman Buxton. Takes us into other. Any topics under other?
Have you given any more thought to our walkabout we gotta do?
Yeah, I got the list from the Stark County Sanitation, and I have to get clarification with that group because when the group was in 2 weeks ago and we talked about the sewer, they mentioned that only 8 people had their inspections done. When the list that they sent me, it looked more like 34 people have had their
Oh, my.
inspections done. Whereas we're about 50% have done it and 50% haven't.
Now, is that 34 that are non-compliant or 34 that have,
Vast majority are compliant.
okay,
There are some that are non-compliant that will need to be addressed. But like I said, I do have to get clarification just to be sure that this list is accurate, because from that list, it doesn't appear that the issue is as
dire?
dire as what is being said. So once I get clarification, we would definitely pick that issue up.
Okay,
And I'm more than happy to take a walk with you, Council President Blue, and do some door-to-door knocking. That's fine. But I
everyone?
just want to make sure we're not knocking on doors that we don't need to be knocking on.
Exactly.
Because,
That's
that's, yeah, I don't want to.
thinking ahead right there.
Anything else for other?
What do you, think about calling the executive session, so.
Yep.
I don't have anything else other than that.
Council did mention requesting an executive session pursuant to ORC 121.22G 1, right? So if we could get a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Who would council like to sit in on this?
Council and, Charlie? Oh, yeah, sorry. Kurt.
Would you like me to sit in or would you like me to sit? Okay. All right, roll call. I just want to make sure. Collins. Baloo.
Yeah.
Contos.
Yay.
Van.
Yes.
Buck.
Yeah.
7:17.